Guys, it's Karen, and I know that you will be dying to know how the wedding went, and I can tell you that it went really, really well. They both had an amazing day. All my hard work was worth it. I'm finally feeling proud of myself. You know, a lot of people told me that I should feel proud of myself, but I'm just not the type of person to feel proud of myself until the effort has paid off, if that makes sense. And I know it's not the right attitude. I was saying this on Patreon the other day. I know that I should kind of pat myself on the back for all the effort, but that's just not me. Even on the day, I kept saying to people, you know, when the end of the day has come and gone and I have looked at the photos and they've turned out all right, then I will say, okay, it all went well. And even then, if the tables get picked up on the day that they're supposed to, you know, there were so many other things that could have gone wrong post the event. But they had an amazing day. The photos are okay. I don't love the photos. I am disappointed in them, but we kind of knew that would happen. So they got married in their church, and their church is not a wedding venue, but they wanted the whole day in their church, which is why I agreed to plan it for them and to do everything for them, myself and Kev, because we couldn't really afford to get caterers in, you know, to do everything for us, because that would have been thousands of pounds with the food and to do all of the MCing, etc. And so myself and Kev just did everything in the church. So we turned around the room and, you know, got the tablecloths, and I did the MCing, etc, etc. But it's a dark room, and we knew that that was going to happen, and there wasn't anywhere really, even if it wasn't dark, to take pictures. It's a more modern church, even though the building it's in is quite old. It's not like it's not an actual church, if that makes sense. And there wasn't anywhere outside. Outside was just lots of parked cars. So we had agreed that we would do another photo shoot, which would be in a beautiful castle that I know of, assuming the weather was good. So I'm doing that with them next week. I'm going to go over and do her hair again, do her makeup again, and then take some photos, a proper romantic photo shoot, so that they've got some nice couple photos, because like I said, the couple of photos I've got are okay, but nothing that you'd want to put on a canvas on the wall. Apart from that, there was only a couple of hiccups. The media guy didn't not turn up. He let us know he wasn't coming. He was taken into A&E with a bad chest infection, and he was supposed to be putting all of the words to the songs on the screen. So we did get some words, but not all of the words, which made me feel a bit like I'd let Eve down, because Eve is deaf. For those of you that know, she's not just hard of hearing, she's completely deaf. But my dad did his best to sign all of the songs so that she could understand. So that was useful, and actually Eve said it was fine. You know, I said to her, I'm really sorry the songs weren't up there on the screen, and she said, no, it's fine. Thankfully, with my speech, I had already given her a copy of my speech to read, because she likes to do that. She wanted to read it beforehand so that when I'm speaking, she can follow along with it. I could have just given it to her at the time, but she said it's easier for her if she reads it beforehand. I left a tablecloth at home. I forgot one tablecloth, but thankfully I had extra tablecloths for the round tables, and so I just put 2 of those on the buffet table, and you know, things like that. It worked out absolutely fine. I still had a throat infection on the wedding day. I was still feeling pretty awful, but I just dosed myself up with flu tablets, which I'm not supposed to take, but I did anyway, you know. And so yeah, it was a really good day. It turned out really well. And so I'm going to give you a little bit of the video just now, and that has some photos in it, so you'll be able to see exactly what went on. A lot of you have asked, or a couple of you have asked anyway, if I could do a tutorial with Eve, and if you know, that you'd like to see what products I used on her. I think, what did I use? Maybe I'll list them in the description, but it was nothing amazing. Like, I used Sleek foundation mixed with a little bit of photography fluid from The Ordinary on her face. On her eyes, I used the pigment from Bare Minerals in blush. It's a beautiful soft rose pink. And then I just used different palettes on both the trial and the day, which were just, you know, a really soft natural crease colour. Did her brows a little bit. On her cheeks, I used the Inglot blush in 20, and on her lips I used the Chanel lipstick, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's a beautiful Chanel lipstick. But yeah, I've given you the products that I've used, so hopefully you will enjoy this video and photos to give you an idea of how the day went, and thank you for being interested.
Sing sickness and in error,
to love and cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share.
All that I have, I share with you.
Alan, this is your big moment. You may now kiss the bride.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who knew that I'd be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness had been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you.
And the biggest thank you, of course, goes to Callum and Kevin.
It probably hasn't escaped your attention that they are no spring chickens. They're both lived a while, and they are certainly qualified to make a decision about marrying. There are a few other advantages about being old. You will probably be among the first hostages released. You don't have to study history, you saw it happen. You can lie about your age without guilt, now that you sometimes forget what it is. Your secrets are safe because your friends can't remember them. You no longer have to waste money on things like sexy underwear, water skis, entrance fees for marathons and home pregnancy kits. Your spouse still snores, but you can't hear it. This is especially true for Eve.
And to my amazement, her little glass eyes so small, her arms and legs beside them, she laid on the chair by the wall. My baby and me, we are parted, and we'd only just started. Now I sleep on the chair, 'cause there's more of her there.
Thanks very much, Dave. Just one more short speech that Dad wasn't expecting, which is from me. I'm wearing many hats today at today's wedding, photographer, florist, etc. But the one I'm most proud to wear is as the groom's daughter. Dad has never given up on love, and I'm so proud of him for that. I've seen women come and go over the years, but none that have made his face light up the way that Eve does. Dad is generous, kind and funny, and it seems he has found his soulmate at last. And what a beautiful soulmate she is. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Eve for being brave enough to leave her life in Derby and move to this amazing city so I can still have my dad nearby. You instantly felt like part of the family, but I'd like to officially welcome you today and thank you for making Dad happy. I hope you will continue to giggle together like teenagers as you do from now to eternity. So cheers to the bride and groom. Okay, it's food time, so if everybody would like to help themselves and grab a plate, grab some